So it looks like the surviving Diddy documentary is going to hit us sooner than we expected because Kim Porter's BFF Simmons is finally speaking up against Diddy and how he covered up Kim's murder. Y'all curl Lee's not here to play with Diddy, and this is one messy situation, so let's break it down. Everybody is out to expose Diddy because Cassie's lawsuit against him a couple of days ago seems to have given a lot of people the courage to come out and expose him, and Kimora Lee is one of the any people who is now speaking up in her lawsuit. Cassie revealed that Diddy had been mean to her during their 11-year relationship and treated her very, very badly. The lawsuit said that Diddy asa misventure in her own home after she tried to leave him, often punched, kicked, and stomped on Miss Venture, resulting in bruises, burst lips, black eyes, and bleeding, forced Miss Venture to engage in intimate acts with male SSWS while getting off on it, and filming the encounters demanded that Miss Venture to Rory his firearm in her purse just to make her uncomfortable and demonstrate how dangerous he is, and introduced Miss Venture to a lifestyle of excessive alcohol and substance, and required her to procure illicit prescriptions to satisfy his own addictions. Her lawsuit set the internet ablaze. Immediately, because people have been giving Diddy the side eye for the longest time, there have been talks about how he's not exact a good guy like he likes to pretend on social media, and a lot of people believe that he has done some really shady things in the past and even today. So when Cassie her lawsuit, it was like an eye-opener for everyone. And Diddy caught a lot of smoke online at first. Diddy tried to deny the allegations, and he released a statement through his lawyer who said he vehemently denies these offensive and outrageous allegations. Miss Venture's demand of $30 million under the threat of writing a damaging book about the relationship was unequivocally rejected as blatant blackmail. Despite withdrawing her initial threat, Miss Ventura has now resorted to filing a lawsuit riddled with baseless and outrageous lies aiming to tarnish Mr. Combs' reputation and seeking a payday. However, he eventually convinced Cassie to settle the case out of court, and she released a statement saying, "I have decided to resolve this matter amicably on terms that I have some level of control. I want to thank my family, fans, and lawyers for their unwavering support." Diddy also released a statement where he said, "I've decided to resolve this matter amicably. I wish Cassie and her family all the best love." But even though Cassie dropped the lawsuit, Cassie managed to bring a lot of shame to his name because the lawsuit is public and we all saw what he did to Cassie. So even though they settled it in private, we all know and see Diddy for what he is. And the good thing is that it has sparked conversations about Diddy's past and how badly he treats his women. An old interview from his bodyguard Gene resurfaced where Gene spoke about how he used to put paws on his baby mama and then girlfriend Misa Hilton.
So we just solved that for you, cause
Well, Misa was out there. She was messing with the dude from EPMD. That's why Puff first beat her. Excuse me. Sorry about
no,
that.
you fine. You hey,
In the beginning, like the first 3.5 years, like the first 4 months, he was really nice. But then after that, he started being so like I say, like the first 3.5 years, he was like mean to me.
So when you say mean, describe it.
He was like always belittling me and always like he was like mentally, emotionally, and physically me.
He also did the same thing to Kim Porter because there are several reports of how Diddy treated her badly. There are countless reports of Diddy putting paws on her, like this old interview where Gene spoke about how Diddy treated Kim so badly to the point in back and defending herself.
One night, when they were at home at Kim's house on 110th Street, he wanted to, put his hands on her in the wrong way. And Kim took one of those corkscrews and ripped his wrist up and hit an artery. And when she did that, he had to rush over to St. Luke's Hospital.
So we know that Diddy put hands on Kim until it got extreme, and I guess this has something to do with why people suspect that Diddy had something to do with her death. The interesting thing about this is that Kim was writing a tell-all book at the time of her death, and there were reports that after she passed, her laptop and some other stuff were stolen from her house, which just makes the entire situation even more. Says Jaguar. Wright also hinted very strongly at this last year when she said this.
Died from pneumonia, but there's the first coroner's report that said that she died it was ruled a homicide, and they found toxins in her body to prove that she had been poisoned. You know, they have poisons that create heart attack and pneumonia-like symptoms. And
so like crazy. I am being shown November of 2023. So her death date was November 15th of 2018, but I'm being shown November of 2023. I don't think we're done with this. I feel she's shaking her head yes before she stare at me, then she wait, and now she's shaking her head yes. I am being shown that things are being prepared. She is showing me a trumpet. People are standing straight up, and there are people going to speak, not just about what happened to her, about other things. Something is unraveling.
She still has people to speak up for her, including her beastie Kimora Lee-Simmons. Now Kimora Lee is no stranger to dealing with creepy men because she was married to Russell Simmons, and y'all know the things that Russell has been accused of doing well. According to an insider, Kimora Lee was bursting with joy when she heard of Cassie's lawsuit because she believes that it is way past time for Diddy to answer for his actions. The insider added that Kimora has always believed that Diddy knows more about Kim's death than he let on, and that he was heavily involved with covering up her death. The insider also added that while Kimora was disappointed with Cassie dropping the lawsuit, she understood how difficult it would have been for Cassie to relive the horror in front of the world. And just so the entire world knew that Kim Porter needs justice, she shaded Diddy publicly when she said, "As you sow, so you reap." Well, Kerr has the support of the people on this, and they left comments saying Kimora Lee Simmons has seen it all in this industry. She also is a staunch believer that Kim Porter's death was not pneumonia and tried to alert the authorities Diddy may have contributed to it. These rumors were everywhere when Kimora Lee proves that Diddy killed Kim Porter. It's a wrap for him, and Kerr Lee-Simmons has also been rumored to be making a case against Diddy as well. Kim was one of her closest friends, and she was the one that found her, so she knows Diddy is hiding something scary. Girl, I can't wait for the day Kimora Lee comes out to speak.